It is time for a top of the legal clash. Only it's in a cup quarterfinal. Let's get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. We have worked our way up to second place in the league. We are behind Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, 4 points off of them. You can look at the goal differential, though, and see that they've been a pretty good team. And FC Seoul is getting screwed right now, sitting in 6th place. We are playing Jeonbuk in the Bank FA Cup quarterfinal today. It should be a good time. The board wants us to reach the quarterfinal, which we have done. So we have a outstanding relationship with the board at this point, with the A+ overall rating. Looking at what we've done since we last left off, it's kind of been mixed. We played Kong 1, and that match was drew 1-1. It was a late goal by them that gave them. We had an early pin. Ko Chang 1 getting that. They equalized in a late goal in the 88th minute. Yeah, it was disappointing. Then we played the Ulsan Hyundai, and we got a goal in the 42nd minute to equalize on that one. It was it was a bit of a tough 2 matches. We didn't play too good in the attack, but then we went up against Songnam, and we found the goals. It was 4-1 there. Basil getting a brace, Young getting a goal, and the new signing Kim Jun Jae getting a goal as well. It was very nice. Up today though, we got Jeonbuk and then Nichian. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna look it up in between matches and see if that's how you say it. Hopefully it is. The season's winding down though. I mean, it's definitely a short season. It feels like. I don't feel like it should be close to being done at this point, but it is. It definitely is, and we're sitting lovely right now. We're doing some good stuff with the club. I'm excited about it. Need to take a look at the league. Look at what we're doing. Basil, 10 goals, sitting 3rd right now. Also 2nd in the highest average rating, graded with most assists. Player of the matches is Basil. Sun with shutouts tied for 1st, and then Red with the most yellow cards. Yeah, I've debated doing something. I've really debated doing something. We got 3 contracts that are set to expire this offseason. That would be Wallace, Basil, and Ko Chang 1. And all these guys are pretty old. Pretty old. And Wallace, we've got him on contract. Where's contract? I mean, he's up there in money at $325. It's actually sorted by the contract money. There we go. So Eder is our top earner. I know that just probably knocked the camera around. And then Wallace is 3rd. So he's got 1 more appearance until he's up for another contract extension. But guess what? Wallace ain't gonna be playing no more this season because I'm not paying him that. But then you get down here to Basil. Basil is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's sitting 7th on 215,000. If we could get him back around that, I would sign him. Oop, I'm not holding my drink right. I about spilt it all over me. I hadn't tried to re-sign him. But if we could get him back on that, I would sign him. But what scares me about Basil, he's 34 years old. He is going to decline. And I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not. Like I said, we're only signing foreign players as free transfers. So just taking it strikers that are free transfers. I thought we would have some younger guys. But this guy right here, 31 years old. Obviously, we don't know how much he would want. Not with Eder. Not with Eder. With Basil. He's a bit better than Basil on some aspects of the game. Basil's better on some of it than him. Yeah, I guess this guy's more of an advanced forward, but I'm just comparing him with some other guys. And obviously, I really wouldn't sign these guys because they're older. I mean, I'm just saying, I think we could find somebody that we like that's a lot younger than Basil and a lot cheaper. And we can free up a foreign spot. So I'm honestly, as good as he's been this season, I'm honestly not really considering re-signing him. I know that sounds dumb. I know it does. I don't think I've picked my team. Have I picked a team? Quick pick it. There we go. Trying to see what we want to do here. I hadn't picked a team. I apologize for that. We've got some injuries. Kim Sung Jae picks up an injury. He is our backup right back, and Kim also our starting right back. He's banged up. So we got J1 on the right hand side. He's the only other player that somewhat can play on that side. We really don't have many good right wing options in general. I mean, you could make an argument that we could throw Wallace back there, but I don't want to play Wallace. Like I said, I'm kind of done with Wallace at this point. Kite can come in. Ishii in for the captain. The back three still revolving a little bit too. I mean, it's I don't know if I like all of them. We got Hanbin Choi Sung and Lee Soon Hawk making up the back three. We got Jae-won and Lee as our wing backs. We got Kim Jun Jae and Red in the midfield. In the attack, we have Eder Roberto Basil and Kang Young Jae for this matchup in the quarterfinal of the Hana Bank. Hey, apparently everybody's mad at me because I've changed the shape. Nothing has changed. It's the same stuff we've used all season. Only one thing has changed, and that's we're playing with a target man now. That is literally it. And the only reason why I've done that is just because Basil wants to be a target man, and so does the other guy, Jung. I think that his name, Jung. Yeah, I don't know what to expect for the rest of the season. I don't think we're second best in the league. I definitely don't. We struggle against some opponents. Yeah, I know he wants to play in a more familiar role, but unfortunate to him, we don't have. He's going to have to play where he's playing at right now. So I was reading about it. This match does. This match, if we don't win, it goes to extra time, and then pins after that. There is no replay of the match. So it's going to get a result today. It's definitely going to get the result. All right, halftime. Nothing happening. It has been a boring match. Jaewon's not having the best matches out there on that right back position. I'm trying to get it into Basil. Keep it up. Keep trying to get it to him. Eder Roberto takes a shot here. Doesn't really challenge the goal keep. Okay, was that not the end of the highlight? It wasn't. It's going to continue, and that scares me. I'm scared. All right. Okay. I mean, no. Okay. Is that the end of the highlight? All right, there we go. Okay. Red is looking tired out there. Ishii may have to come on. It's really nice actually having 3, 4 midfield players that I actually trust now, because we can kind of swap people around and not have to rely on Red and then the ancient Ko Chang one. Basil, 18th of the season for him. Roberto on the assist. Basil's doing everything in his power to make me sign him, and I don't know. I'm just not really into signing him for a big deal. Like I said, if it's a cheap deal, I need to look at it and see, because we're never going to get any money for him, and that's the thing about this club is, like, I feel like we need to sign players that we can get money for. Basil gets a brace here. Wow. I didn't expect this against top of the table. I mean, they did have a lot of players that's on international duty, though. And we do not. Lucky for us. We're going to make some changes. Red's coming off, and Lee as well. We're going to bring Ishii on because Ko Chang-won is more fit. Hae-sung coming on for Lee. Final change will probably be taking off Eder Roberto, which we have to do every match because he's a tired boy. He gets tired very easily. I mean, granted, we had to roll him in on his wheelchair to get him to the match. So, yeah, I could see him being tired. Like I said, we've got a lot of old players. What is Son doing? I just had a little bit of a jitter because that scared me today. Wow, Eder Roberto not going to be the third change. That's a bit of a surprise. It's actually going to be Kim Jun Jae. Ko Chang-won coming on for him. Bringing in one of another old boy. There's Eder Roberto. He's tired now after we made that final change. I mean, that is the only changes we can make. We don't have any more, do we? Making sure that it wasn't one of those crazy leagues that we have an extra one. We don't. I understand. So I'm really I finally downloaded a VPN. I downloaded ExpressVPN because the Derby County friendly this morning against Man United, you had to be in the UK to watch it. So I downloaded it, and I was like, well, I wonder what's on Netflix. And I remember Owen told me about, I think he told me about it. It was the Sunderland documentary on Netflix. Well, it's only available in the UK. Started watching that as well today. I know it's a couple years old, but it was pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I got through the first 2 episodes, I think, basically. And I'm interested to see. I mean, obviously, we know it doesn't get much better, but I do want to continue watching it. We'll earn a whopping $864. That's going to pay some wages right there. Basil absolutely on fire for the Braves. He's saying, "Boss, please re-sign me." And I'm saying, Basil, I need you to be South Korean. Just the way it is. It may surprise you, but I was wrong on the name pronunciation. It's Inchin. That's who we're going up against. The transfer window just passed. Nothing changed for us. I was interested in bringing in some youth prospects to see if we could find anybody, but I really didn't see anybody I just wanted to spend the money on and actually pay contracts to. So nothing was done. I mean, but looking at this going forward, we're going to have some spots open up with Wallace Jobim leaving. That's going to give us a foreign spot, which is going to be absolutely huge. And I mean, as good, like I said, as good as Basil's been, I just think we can find somebody that can be better than him, that we can potentially make money off of, because the club doesn't have a ton of money. We don't make a ton of money. So that's my idea behind Basil, getting rid of him instead of keeping on paying him. Eder Roberto is a little bit different. I know his contract doesn't expire, but Eder Roberto doesn't count as a foreign player. So yeah, it's definitely something that we got to consider going forward. We got Son in goal. We got Han Bin, Choi Sung, and Lee Soon Hak as our back three. We got Jae-won on the right back. Left back on is Lee. In the midfield, we got Ko Chang-won in red. In the tag, we got Kim Jun-jae, Basil, and Jung. Apparently, they're upset again about the formation. I don't know what we've done so different. Incheon is not a good team. They're sitting right outside of relegation. So we should win this match and get closer and closer to being top of the table, which is just wild because we're not that good of a team. I really don't think so. Because, I mean, like, the thing about it is like, we struggled with the bottom of the table team right now that's getting relegated. Like, it's the truth. We struggled with them at times. Pohang Steelers, we struggled with them. We've struggled with I remember Kangwon. We struggled with them. I struggled against them in one of the matches. So it's definitely not. It's not as good as it looks. I promise that much. I think we've got a couple good streaks that we go. We're very streaky. We either win in matches or we be losing matches. We don't do much in between. Not happy with performance out there. As I said, the Inchin match, first half, we did diddly poop with what we had. And it looks to continue to be the same. We do have a highlight here. Finally. Second half highlight. The first one. And is it going to be an Inchin one? No. Lee Soon Hak stops the attack. Choi Sung, Han Bin. Choi Sung again. Han Bin plays it back to the goalkeeper Son, which is a position that we could probably upgrade if we find a good enough South Korean goalkeeper. That's just going to be the deal with it, is actually finding one. Kim Jun-jae spearheading the attack there. Sends it wide. Red is a tired boy out there as well. We're going to have to make a change there. And I don't know what I want to do. I really don't at this point. I'm taking him off, though. Him and Lee are both tired. Lee, who the hell is Kim? Oh, okay. I know who Kim is. Kim's our normal right back. I was like, I don't have anybody named Kim starting. Hae-sung coming on for Lee. Red's coming off. Move Kim Jun-jae back, and Eder Roberto's coming on. Nope, say it. Eder Roberto, get on the pitch. We need you out there right now. Okay, Basil. Basil again. He's saying, hey, please sign me. What do I have to do? I know I'm ancient. I know that I'm being stupid and I'm being difficult about it. It's just one of those things of like, I really do think we could sign a better player than him for cheaper. and somebody we could potentially make money off of. That's the key thing. If we could potentially make money off of him, because we ain't making money off of Basil. All right, it's time for the final change, and I don't know what we're going to do with it. I do know. We're going to bring Kang on. Jung didn't do nothing in this match, so we're bringing Kang on. I was giving Jung a little bit of a run in the first team, first starting 11, to see if he was producing a little bit better than Kang. And it's kind of hit or miss with both of them, to be honest with you. Like in the last episode, Kang looked really good in the second match and hadn't done anything since. And then there's times where Jung looks really good and then just doesn't do anything either. I'd say we turned the ball over late there. We're threatening. I mean, we've had a couple attacks that somewhat interested me. It's just I want to get them in the back of the net. Basil's getting tired out there. Unfortunately, we don't have another change to make. We got 4 minutes of ad time, so hey, I know that your crutches are waiting on the side. You can wait a little bit. Surprisingly, we win 2 matches in this episode. That's definitely something new for us. Apparently, that didn't help out the cause. I said, "Good job, guys." Kind of frustrating. But yeah, looking at the dynamics, this is, I think, why that we're where we're at. Our dynamics are pretty good. We only have 2 players that's unhappy at the club, and it's nothing huge. Ho Jin wants to leave, and that's because they sent a bid in, and it was just a really crappy bid, and I turned it down. And then Kim Sung Ye wants a new contract for being in the first team. He's not really good, though, and he's already as a squad player or a fringe player. So, I mean, we potentially could offer him something new if it gets to the point, but, like, I'm just thinking maybe you're not really in the social groups. You're kind of one of the bottom tiered guys. So I'm hoping it really doesn't affect the team. I don't think it will. 2 up and 2 down. That is the way we like to do episodes around here. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.